Want more, waste more. Learning from past waste practices in the United States. America, ever since the end of World War II, has today, Americans produce 30% of the trash worldwide, despite representing 4% of the world's population, and the journey to this point can be seen in the graph above. Here, the blue line shows the total waste produced by America, and it clearly presents the steady growth in waste production over the past 50 years, from 1960 to 2013. Moving from left to right, we can see the progression of waste management practices in America, from the very first landfills to trash incinerators to oceans of trash and electronic waste recycling. The purpose of this brief is to discuss the final point of waste management, e-waste recycling. Little is known today about the effects of electronic waste recycling in other countries, but through analysis of the efforts on past waste practices in America, we can see the similarities between the two and draw a conclusion and propose a solution. In the 1970s, America's plan to reduce waste to landfills was to burn the waste in trash incinerators. This practice is the main focus of this brief and parallels best with the current e-waste practices. The effects of the trash incineration can be seen in the health of the communities and environment surrounding these incinerators. In several studies, it can be seen that these communities had a decrease in physical well-being and were predominantly minority communities that were affected by these incinerators, as seen in the graph above. This all ties into today's practices of e-waste management. Today, 50 to 80% of our electronic waste is sent to poor nations in order to maintain our linear economy and deal with the massive amount of e-waste we produce. These countries include Pakistan, India, China, and many other countries which suffer high poverty rates and unstable economies. This practice of America dumping its waste into laps of the impoverished directly parallels the practice of waste incineration in the 1970s, and the negative health effects are the same. In Pakistan, e-waste recycling has taken over and contributes to 90% of the electronic parts the country receives, meaning that most Pakistani products are made from American e-waste. The waste facilities that deal with the recycling utilize unsafe practices such as physical dismantling, open burning, acid baths, and blowtorch use in open workshops. The effects of these practices on the surrounding communities can be predicted given the past practice of American waste management and therefore must be stopped. Actions. America's best option to prevent further damage to impoverished countries is to develop a circular economy. The benefits of a circular economy are clear in that it reduces waste output, lowers cost of production due to the reuse of recycled parts, and benefits the economy. Certain e-waste and recycling practices, such as the Brazilian Recycling Co-op, aims to both shift Brazil to a circular economy and benefit the less fortunate through payment for their labor in recycling. If this were to be adapted in America, it would benefit the American people who suffered the adverse effects of early American waste management and allow for America to be a better country as a whole.